build downlines. Successful network marketers build leaders. All right. They develop great people. All right. So as a leader in your network marketing business, the key to your success rests on your ability to quickly identify those with the leadership traits. So what are the things you are going to be looking out for? Number one is the level of confidence. The level of confidence. Look at your team. Who is that guy who is so bold? Is not afraid of presentation. He recruits every day. He does certain things without being told. They are confident in their own ability. They believe so much in themselves. All right? And they believe in what they can achieve. They have a clear vision of where they are going, and they are very resourceful. And they are ready for the success. When you see this kind of people in your business, they show up every day. They are excited about the training. When they bring in a new person to the business, they want to be proud that they did that. They want to come to you and say, oh, leader, offline, I invited people today. I have a sign up today. Those are the leaders. This group of guys do not give excuses. They are known as leaders. They have what we call the confidence to succeed. They believe in themselves. They believe in their own strength. They know they have everything it takes. And they know that if other people have done it, they can as well do it as well. So you look for people who are confident in your team, all right? And begin to mentor them and begin to guide them, all right? Maybe peradventure, they don't have a lot of accounts. Maybe somebody in your network have these qualities. But unfortunately, they don't have a lot of accounts. What do you need to do? All right? People who will become great leader in your business must have a large account so that they can be able to maximize the business. They can be able to enjoy all the business can offer. So what do? You guide them to increasing their account. You teach them how to do their monthly PMA. You teach them how to sell products so that they can easily meet up with their PMA and they don't get burnt out. Okay? So you need to look for these people and mentor them and teach them. So if you see somebody who is confident in your team, don't joke with them. Of course, be willing to help them grow. Number two, you need to search for people who are capable. Someone who is capable is one, when you assign them up as a new builder into your business and you send them a welcome letter with the detail of duplication, the system and everything, they actually read through. There's something I used to do. When I sign up a new person, I will send them a message. It's a welcome message. This message welcome them, congratulate them, and told them that they have made the best decision of their life. And in such a way, I will want them to go through a mentorship program with me or with another leader, which I'm going to delegate to take care of them. All right? And I'm going to tell them that I'll be sending to them certain tools that they'll be using to build their business. And in our next meeting, I'm going to be doing a review of the information I sent. I do that a lot. Now, when I send this message to someone and they don't read it, and when I book an appointment with such a downline and it does not show up, and I try to invite and they don't show up, then something is wrong. It's either they are not capable or they are not confident in themselves that they can do it. Then at that level, I might not really be paying too much attention. But when I send such an information to somebody and they follow through, all right, and they do everything I ask them to do, I don't joke with such a person because such a person have shown capability. They are capable. They have shown me that, yes, I am ready for this deal. Don't forget, in network marketing, you are not raising airlings. You are raising leaders. Your team cannot be a new recruit forever. They must graduate from being a rookie to a professional, to a great leader, to an inspiration to other people. So look out for those who are very capable in your team, who are willing to dive. Those guys who are willing to make the commitment, okay? Those guys who are willing, all right, to go through the system. Not those group of people who are telling you, oh, upline, can you recruit for me? All right, upline, can you help me sign somebody under me? When I hear those things, I see someone who is not ready to take charge of their life. So I called them for a meeting and I said, look, we have got a choice to make. You decided that you want to be part of this. You told yourself you want to change your life. There is something you saw. Every one of you listening to me right now, there was a point at the seminar, the first time you attended, there was something you heard, there was something you saw that triggers your emotion. Everyone listening to me right now, the first day somebody invited you to the presentation, there is something you saw. You told yourself, if I leave this room without joining, this will be the biggest mistake of my life. You never had the money, you have to borrow to join. All right? The money was your rent, you use it after all, you use it to join. The money was your school fees, you use it to join. So it means there was a big why as to why you joined. There was a big reason why you joined. So why do you want to join and eventually want to quit on the way? Why do you want to join and you want to give it up? Why do you want to join and you want to become a spectator? It's impossible. All right? You cannot become a spectator. So when I see people come into the business and I give them the plan and I give them the system and I give them the strategy and I book appointment and I say, oh, we're going to be meeting so and so time. This is what I need you to do. I need you to put up a list for me. When somebody joins my business, I say, you need to put up a list for me. A list of everybody you know that you ever know and you will ever know. Put down the list on the paper. I want 100 of them. I want 200 of them. You need to bring it for me. I want to see you do the assignment in the next 48 hours. A serious-minded, capable leader, or who is going to be a leader tomorrow, is going to show up. If you ask him to do 100, he's going to give you 200. If you ask him to do 200, he's going to go for 500. All right? Because he's going to show you his ability based on his level of hunger. You can write it down. People who are born to succeed in this business will show you their ability based on the level of their hunger. When I mean hunger is how much you are hungry for success. So somebody like me, I remember when I joined the business, because of my situation, I was behind on my rent, on my house rent. I was very behind. I don't have a car. I can't pay my electricity bill. I have an ice cream business that is failing. I can't pay the bills. Everything is on me, and I was losing it. So I saw the opportunity as an instrument to bail out. And I told myself, you will either succeed here or you will succeed. There's no option. Zero option. Either you succeed or you succeed. There is no turning back. There is no going back. You cannot afford to fail. This is your only chance. This is your last chance. Nothing else anywhere. You must do this for you. And I came in with that mindset, ladies and gentlemen. I walk my head off. I don't have Sundays. I don't have weekends. I don't watch TVs. I will tell you something right now, ladies and gentlemen. I learned how to operate my TV remote through my son. My son taught me. My 9-year-old son taught me how to operate. When I want to switch into a channel, I pick up the remote control. Everything look confusing. I have to drop it and call my son to come and do it for me. And why? Because I wasn't used to watching TV for a very long time. All right. The first 10 years of my life in this business was brutal, totally brutal. I was in for the show, okay? And that was because I was very hungry for the success. I wanted it all. So, and I remember I would go out every day. I want to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 presentations. And sometimes I don't even remember I have never eaten. It's that bad. I wanted it so much. And the universe could not just deny me what I wanted. The universe just have to align with me because my mind, my soul was there. So I begin to build momentum by putting down every list of everybody. And I begin to make the call. I wasn't waiting for any upline. And I remember the person who was my direct sponsor, when we spent 3 months in the business, he decided to leave. He went to do something else. I think he went to join a local network marketing business. And I stayed. I told him, I said, you know what? You go where you are going. I stay where I am. Let's do 1 year and let's compare and contrast. And I will tell you, the guy came back into the business 1 year after. And today, as I'm talking to you guys, that guy still make a lot of money from AIM Global. If he doesn't make money right now, it does about maybe $10,000 thereabouts, $10,000 thereabouts every blessed month in AIM Global. So all of that was as a result of that. Some of us have the capability to prove ourselves and to tell ourselves we can do this, and we're not ready to give up. So as a leader, show capability. Also, look for those who have the ability, the capacity in your team. Identify them and help them grow. So, and how can you do that? You identify them through their activities, through their commitment, okay? Then the moment you identify them, what do? You give them more assignments. Give them more assignments. First, remember, they've shown you that they are confident. 2, they show you that they are capable. So if you are capable, I will give you more assignment to do. All right, I'm going to ask you to start doing presentation. I get people doing presentation by, first of all, asking them to introduce me. Okay, somebody is very new, maybe just 2 weeks, 1 month in business. I'm already telling them, okay, I want to go to the stage. Can you introduce me? Can you talk about me? I don't want you to talk about the business, but talk about me. Talk about your leader. Introduce me. All right. So I want you to learn how to tell your story. So learn to tell your story, and so go tell somebody your story. I don't want you to talk about how much money you've made because you've not made money, but talk about how you found this opportunity, what it means to you at the moment. And you see them, they are so excited, they are so happy. Oh, I'm introducing the upline today, and they are so happy about it. So this is me trying to give them a role to play in the game. It's me telling them, look, I believe so much in you. I trust you. I know you have the capacity. You can do this, and you can actually become great in the business. So once they show capacity, is a trait of leadership that you must identify. Another thing I want to say is commitment. Commitment simply means that when things are going bad, they are still there with you. When things are going bad, you are also still there in the business. All right? These are leaders that your team members that they will never miss a training. It's raining, they are there. Every month, weekly meetings, they are there. Monthly meetings, they are there. Big OPP, they are there. They are ready to share. They are motivating people, even in bad times. And remember, one of the reasons why you must build commitment in this business is because there are 3 phases to business. 1 is the good phase. All right? The second is the bad, and the third is the ugly. There are good, bad, and ugly. There are 3 phases. So wherever you find yourself, there are going to be good days and bad days. All right? When you see people, despite the bad days, they are still 100% with you, committed to the business. Do not let go of them. And that is why I salute every one of you on this platform today. Even despite all the odds, despite all the challenges, some of you have just refused. You have said, no, this is a cause. This is what I believe in. This is what I trust. I'm not going to go anywhere. I want to commit to this mission. I have given hope to people. I want to stay true to my words. That shows your level of commitment. That shows leadership in your personality, in your person. Okay. And that shows that if you continue in this way and in this manner of helping people to believe in themselves and committed to their goals and their vision and mission, you can never fail. You can never fail. you can never fail. Because when I look back today, I can see a lot of great people within my organization. Those who don't even at this point even need me anymore to grow their business. They become powerful leaders. We discuss, we operate at leadership levels. All right. When we have tough situations, we sit, we discuss it as businessmen. We don't chicken out of those problems. We discuss it as businessmen because we are committed to people. We are committed to our business, to our vision, our mission. We are committed to it. All right. So identify the third trait, which is commitment. The third trait is commitment. All right. So if you personally, you are not having the result you ought to have, you need to check your commitment level. How committed am I? How committed am I to the activities? Because it's all about activities. Somebody asked me, how do I go from 1 million Uganda shillings to, say, 50 million Uganda shillings? And my answer is very simple: activities. All right. Every other component is just a part of it. What is going to bring in the money is activities. Is the work, is the recruitment, is the sales of products, is the movement of people, the momentum, the events, the programs. Those are what brings in the money. Those are what expand the money. And for you to now make the money, if you are building activities, you are building a lot of teams and all of that, make sure you are ready for the payday. Make sure you are ready for what? For the payday. You cannot be building a huge organization with one account. I will tell you my story. Many of you might be wondering, is the outline of the whole of Africa? Yes. But you see, I made a lot of mistakes when I started this business. I made a lot of mistakes. And many of the mistakes I made was because some of us, when we started, we couldn't see clearly. We couldn't see beyond our problems. We know we are broke. We are frustrated. We needed to solve problems. We are looking for money. We are going to make the money. So we told ourselves, oh, one account. One account can give me, as at that time, I think one account was giving about $3,000. Okay, so we told ourselves, oh, if I can just do 3,000 every month, what will I eat? What will I drink? That's enough. So we opened one account and we stick to one account. We were massively building one account. And I was a victim. I personally am a victim. And I'll tell you guys, I have been competing with the entire M Global space with just about 3 accounts. Because I opened the other 2, I think about 3 years after or 2 years after. All right, I think 2 years after. So I realized I was bringing in leaders, powerful guys were coming into my team, and there was no way to place them. I know some of my team leaders today who got left and right from me, and the left and right become big and massive, and they were making money. All right, so prepare for the payday. That's the lesson I learned, and that's the lesson you should learn from me. I started with one account. I short paid myself. Okay, by the time I will go back to build more accounts, I've recruited a lot of stronger guys, and you know my attention at that point was already taken to helping my team to grow, and I cannot say no to them because I brought in together and said, I'm going to support you, isn't it? So I cannot say no to this team I'm recruiting, but at the same time, I'm recruiting other young people and I want them to grow as well. So it becomes a very heavy work for me at the long run. So as you are in this business today, if you know you want to become a great leader, somebody of influence and an authority in this business, I want you, if you have 3 accounts, go step it up to 15 accounts. If you have 15 accounts, go 31 accounts. Then now begin the work properly. And know, give yourself 2, 3 years, 5 years from now, and know that you have laid the perfect foundation for success. Okay? So that tomorrow, when the payday arrives, you are not going to work in vain. Okay. So the reason why people make mistakes, the people why your leaders make mistakes, the reason why they are leaders is because they can relay their experiences and tell you why you should step up your game. So as a leader who is committed to this business, who know they want to go long term, you want to go long term, do not forget to upgrade your account and of course step up in your ranking. So you have to rank advance. You have to rank advance. So if you're a silver executive, you want to go to gold executive. If you're a gold executive, you want to go to global ambassador. Okay, the chances, the opportunity are there for you. Now let's talk about number 4. Number 4, look in your team for those who are coachable. All right, look for those in your team who are coachable, but make sure that you personally, you are also coachable, because one thing I've learned in our network marketing business is it's now a very old industry. It's not new, all right? Companies can be new, marketing plan can be new, but the entire industry is no longer new. So, and there are 2 things that makes you successful, all right, when it comes to activity. 1, product. 2, when it comes to activity, don't get me wrong, when it comes to activities, product sales movement, product movement, and of course recruitment. These are the 2 things we do in network marketing. All right, these are the 2 things we do. So you cannot reinvent the wheel, and it has created thousands of results. And like they say, success shows clues. Success shows clues. All right. So it means if other people have done it, there's a clue that you can do it as well. So don't reinvent the wheel. Listen to your upline. Listen to your support system. All right. Follow the strategy, the team system that's already laid for you. Follow it. Follow the direction of action of those who are very successful. All right. Follow the action step of those who are very successful. Then you seek out coach or mentors that can also help you to grow in your business. Okay. Now, when you see people who are excelling in your business, what do you need to do? If you're a coachable person, approach them and tell you to show you what they are doing differently. Okay. It's not about pride. It's not about only a foolish person become too arrogant to learn. All right. So, and for me, I can learn from anybody, even somebody who joined the business yesterday. There's something special about everybody. Okay. So, as a leader, look for those who have the result that you want and begin to ask questions, begins to learn from them. And I'll tell you something. Learning from people is not limited to when they come to you and also do what I'm doing right now. Take it from me. I've seen people who come to me and say, oh, upline, you know, I'm having this problem and I'm having that problem. And I smile. And I pick up my pen and I pick up my my paper or my jot and I write a book and say, okay, you go look for this book. Buy this book, read this book. When you are done reading this book, you get back to me. That's mentorship. Because if I have to say everything word for word, then I'm not going to help you grow. That's not how it's done. Sometimes I need to help you to figure it out. I will help you to figure it out by showing you what you need to do. And the moment I show you the way and you follow the way, then you have the result that others are having. So you can follow mentors through reading of books. You can follow mentors through listening to programs like this and meetings like this. You can follow mentors by just simply watching and observing what people are doing. All right. And you can follow mentors by asking questions, by going on YouTube, by searching for information. You can do all of that, guys. All right. And it will really, really help you. Be coachable. All right. Because when you are coachable, you perform at your utmost best. All right. You have a deeper understanding of the business. You know the product. I remember when I talk about the product, then I talk about the product as if I'm a medical doctor, as if I was there when Dr. Ed was formulating C24/7. But you know, there was a time in my life I have to go and Google every function of all the mushrooms, and I know what each one of them can do, word for word. So when I meet someone and I listen to their health challenges, I know how to recommend the product, and it works like magic. I remember when I used to give people my choco restore life and complete with Coledos, and people were getting pregnant like something else. People were getting pregnant. I would prescribe for the husband. I would also give to the wife, and I'll tell them this is how to use. Once you notice you are not seeing your period, you have to stop this and continue with this. All of these are done because I was willing to learn. I was willing to be coachable. All right. And of course, the same with marketing plan, the same with the industry. Okay. As a network marketer, you must understand the industry where you operate. Understand the industry where you operate. You are operating in network marketing. What is network marketing? What is the history? So how did we arrive here? What are different forms of marketing plan? How can you study marketing plan to know if they're even going to succeed or not? You need to understand the industry trends. All of this is what we need to do. That's number 4. Number 5, all right? Become a good communicator. The key to great leadership is being a good communicator. If your pattern of communication is wrong, you can't help people. And one of the best ways to become a great communicator, ladies and gentlemen, is to have the ability to listen. Great leaders are great listeners. All right, because when you listen, you can respond in a way and manner that excites others, that encourages others, or that help people to see their mistakes without condemning them. So you need to communicate correct also expectations. All right? Correct expectations. You know, sometimes many of us don't help our team to set their expectation right. One of the things we can begin to do, ladies and gentlemen, is setting the team expectations right. Or your new recruit, helping them to set expectations right. Okay? Let them know what they are up for. Let them know what this game is all about. Let them know the future that is ahead of them. Let them know the challenges, possible challenges they might face. All right. So when you do this, you will help them to develop and improve also their own communication skill and mirror what other people are doing. All right. Then you need to also figure out what is working and what is not working. And I'll tell you this. In 2015, okay, I realized we were losing momentum in the team. We tried everything we could, and nothing was happening. My team were prospecting. I see them struggling, and they were struggling so much. And the result was very low. And it wasn't the case before. One day I sat down and I looked at the whole situation. I told myself, I think I need to change this game. I need to change the way we are doing this business. And I sat down and I called some team leaders and I said, look, have you noticed what I'm saying? There's something wrong somewhere. Have you noticed your team are struggling? We need to do something. We need to create a new momentum. We need to change the system that we are using. That way is not working anymore. Let's look at something new. Let's create something new. Let's do research. And I remember even at night, we used to meet. We put ourselves, we rent a room in an hotel. We put ourselves there, like about 6 of us. And we brainstormed till daybreak. We thought of what can we do to help this team? How can we go on with this business? And ladies and gentlemen, we're able to identify what works and what wasn't working. And when we find out what is now working or what can work, we decide to apply it. And guess what happened? Everything changed for good. And our team leaders begin to see us as some kind of heroes. Not that we are better than them, but we are just a group of people who have decided to probably do what a lot of people might not do. We have been able to put our eyes down to see the need of our team, and we have been able to communicate with this team to know what their challenges are, what they are going through, and what we are actually doing in order for them to know that we really care about them, okay? And we are doing something to help them to grow in their business. And I'm going to tell you guys that for those of you who are in countries where there are delays in products, there are delays in payments, first of all, I want to appreciate you for your tenacity. I want to appreciate you for your tenacity. I want to appreciate you for being who you are, for being loyal to yourself and to the company and to the system and to your people. I know it's tough, you know, trying to build a business, there's not enough products. Sometimes I'm also fighting behind the doors to make sure that product is available, bonuses are paid on times. I could not bring my meetings and conversation with the management right here with you, but I tell you, every blessed day I look into that issue because I am a network marketer. All right? And when a network marketer go out every day, it doesn't have an option. This is the only thing it does, okay? This is the only thing it does. It does network marketing for a living. When he sign up 2, 3, 4, 5 people, his hope is, let me withdraw this money if he's married, so that by tomorrow morning when I'm leaving the house, I can drop some money for food for my family. I can, you know, support my kids. I can pay bills and all of that while we are waiting for the bigger dreams to be achieved. So and now you do all of that, and the money is there. You are seeing the money. It's not that it's not there, but it seems not to be coming the way you want it. All right. Probably they're paying you once a week or twice a week and all of that. But I want to tell you something, guys. At a point in every business, these ups and downs do happen. All right. They are the time we refer to as bad, good, and ugly, bad days and good days. Okay. But one thing I want to tell you is you have partnered with a company that even though might not be talking to you every day, but be rest assured, they are doing a lot to resolve those issues. Don't be afraid. Don't feel, oh, maybe this company even want to close, or maybe this company is not coming. Maybe they don't value us. They do value you guys. I will tell you, they do value you, and personally, I value you guys too. And all I just want us to do is to be a little bit patient. Okay? Is to be a little bit patient. All right. Let's give it more 90 days. One more 90 days, and everything is going to be over. And I'll tell you for a fact, by 7th, product will be arriving in Uganda. For those of us who are in Uganda, by 7th of this month. All right. 7th is, I think that is that today? Yes, today. Product will be arriving today. So, guys, product are going to be arriving today. I don't know if they've even arrived, but they'll be arriving today, tomorrow. We should be having products, okay? Hopefully before next week, we'll get them in warehouses and we'll start distributing. And for bonuses, I followed up till on the 26th. The bonus have been paid up to that. All arrears have been paid for Ugandan guys. It's already been paid. And for those of us who are still waiting, who have not seen ours, definitely it's also going to come because the company is making a lot of arrangement to even end that completely so that we can go back to the normal way of doing business. Of course, you know, I do business today, I encash, tomorrow morning I get my money and all of that. We'll go back to that, all right, as soon as possible. And one thing I told the management is the moment we get this done, personally, I will be coming to Uganda to support the team. All right, I'll be dedicating a whole of 1 week to support the team. We are going to do big OPP. We are going to do leadership summit. We're going to do a lot of events. All right. We're going to go through a mentorship session. So we are going to do a lot of things there. So I will be coming. All right. It's a news right now that I'm going to be coming to Uganda because I was in the genesis of that business right there. And right now, I'm also going to be, well, it's not going to be the revelation because we are not going to the end of it. So I'm going to come back, and we are going to really, really have a lot of activities and a lot of fun together, and we are going to take this business to the next level. And of course, I'm also going to be helping you guys with new system and strategies. Those are part of the thing I'll be coming to discuss and share with you. So I'm just waiting for all of these things to be available. And of course, I book my flight and I jump in there, and we do what we need to do for us to get better. So guys, rest assured, this business of AIM Global is solid, but we just need to take care of ourselves as people, all right? Become great leaders, support your team, always be there. And of course, we're going to be having this kind of session time to time, all right, just to support you guys. And if you have any questions you want to ask, you can always write them down, all right? And after events like this, and if we can do, ladies and gentlemen, we'll never remain the same. I want to appreciate you guys. Thank you for the organizers of this program. Coach, I want to thank you. Coach, thank you so much for always bringing me here. Even while our leader was with us, you are always there as well with him and all of that. Thank you so much, guys. This is how we're going to come to the end of this particular presentation. And I pray that God continue to be with each and every one of you until I see you again in another class. Thank you and God bless.